Hi everyone. So today we will discuss about a couple of things. Okay, yeah. So as we already saw in previous videos that how to prepare the resume. But एक बार resume prepare हो गया, then prepare कैसे करना है? Like I mean, how do you have to prepare for the interview? Because resume तो हर कोई prepare कर देगा. I mean, anyone can lie in the resume that they know this, but once you go into interview, उसके बाद तो कुछ नहीं होने वाला है. So basically, thing is like how I mean what are the things you need to prepare and I will just show like how you can prepare those things as well, like how you can plan for your interview. So yeah, so first start if you are a college grad. Basically, let's say if you are in college and going for the interview for the first time, चलो अभी interview होने वाला है, then how to prepare, like there are many companies going to come into colleges from July, August of 2024. So how do you have to prepare? So basically one thing is like it's good to have the CGPA more than 7.5. Like it's not preferable, but I mean it's not the must thing. But yeah, companies definitely prefer that if the candidate has CGPA more than 7.5. So why? I mean, what is the need of this? Like company को ये क्यों चाहिए? Basically, what is need of CGPA 7.5? So basically, like if you have the CGPA 7.5, then it gives them a signal that the student is good at academics and he has at least some idea of the computer fundamentals like C, C++, or whatever the languages are there, then DSA, DBMS, operating system, computer networks. So these are the things the student have idea. So basically, if that is the case, then definitely you have an upper hand. So yeah, uh, if you are still below 7.5, then try to make sure that you somehow go above 7.5 CGPA. And again, I'm saying that this is not an important thing, but yeah, good to have thing. Then the languages. So basically, C, C++, Java, Python. I mean, these are the basic languages. Like most of them. I mean, uh, C, C++ is the languages from where everyone starts. So I'm assuming that you have an idea about this one, like at least these two languages. Then the other thing that you can do is uh, study one of these languages, Java or Python, because these are the most used language industry wide. Java is like पता नहीं कब से चली आ रही है चलती आएगी. Then Python is new thing that is, I mean, although this is not a new language, but most of the companies nowadays are adopting to Python. Also, there are a couple of languages like Go, C Sharp, and all those. But from the student's point of view, this like if you have this many, I mean, at least you have three of these, basically Java, Python, C, C++. So it's good. Then if you want, you can go on the front end side as well. Like you can prepare for HTML, CSS, Angular, and all those stuff. Like something JavaScript and other languages. Although JavaScript is a completely front end language, but yeah, I'm just counting that one. So yeah, this is the other thing that you can have. Then the computer fundamentals. So I mean, most of the students ignore these things. Like let's say if you don't have this in your curriculum, like DSA, if you are an engineering student, then it is a must. But DBMS, operating system or computer network, if you don't have, I mean, I'm assuming that most of the colleges have this language, this subjects in their curriculum, but somehow if you don't have DBMS, operating system, computer network in your curriculum, then at least I mean prepare for DBMS because database management system is a must thing. They might ask at least one or two questions from this. So basically, it's good to have operating system is again like there are some schedulers and all those stuff from where there might be a question. So again, uh, you can have idea of all those things. Then computer network basically again IP address and all those stuff is there. Then there are a couple of things which could be asked from computer network. So prepare for that one as well. So this is the other thing that you can prepare for. Then now let's say you are going for FT. I mean, I'm assuming that you are in your last year. I mean, you are going to start your last year from July, or I mean, you are going for the FT interviews basically. So if you have an internship, I'm not saying it should be from any of the good company, let's say from Amazon, Microsoft, or whatever the companies are, JP Morgan, and like all these so Goldman. So Google, basically, if you have, I'm not saying that you need to have internship from any such company, but if you get internship opportunity from any of the company, like, let's say it's a startup or whatever, like working on front end, or basically you have an industry exposure. That's what the purpose of internship is. So if you have one, it's good. I mean, please do not waste your summer vacation in something else. And if you get the chance for internship, please go for it. I'm not saying it should be paid internship. Basically, the udesh is basically the motive is that uh, you have something, you have industry exposure. So basically, it's good. So go for it. I mean, this will be a good addition into your resume. So yeah, and the other thing that I already told, projects. So prepare good projects. This will be displayed in your resume and will have good effect on the company you are applying to, and you will have a upper hand again if you have these things. So yeah, then let's say if you are experienced person, then what are the things you have to have basically in your resume? Like you have worked on different technologies, this front end, back end, full stack, all those things. Then it's good that you have exposure to cloud, because nowadays cloud is like every other company is on the cloud. They are deploying applications on cloud. So AWS is the again leading the industry. Then GCP, Azure, there are a couple more. Then there are private clouds and all those. So at least if you have knowledge of cloud, then it's good for the for someone who's experienced. System design, again, it is a must. Like I'm saying this is not needed for, I mean, if you don't know system design as a college grad, then it's okay. But if you don't have any idea of system design as an experienced person, then it's not good. It's not okay at all. So basically, this is a need, this is a requirement, and you need to have an idea basically for the system design. Then, in your past experience, if you mentored interns, FTs, new joiners, whoever it is, if you have done some leading task, like if you are the team lead, if you have led any project, if you have led discussions for projects, it's good. It shows your leading ability. It's good if you are experienced. Then cross team collaboration. Let's say you worked on a project which involved two three teams, which is inclusion of two three teams. Then also it's good. So basically this is needed. So basically this part I covered this part I covered because I just want to give an idea like what are the things you have to have. But how, I mean, how can you prepare? Like I just told, okay, C C plus plus is needed, Java is needed, system design is needed, or whatever it is. So but how you can prepare? So one thing is like for any industry. I mean, if you are going for a farm, if you are targeting any product based company, or let's say if you are targeting any of the software company, whether it is from FANG or not, it doesn't matter at all. DSA is must. And what are the things you need from DSA? Like what are the things are needed from DSA? So yeah, let's go with this. So pointers. I mean, by pointer तो एकदम starting thing है, basic thing है. Let's say if you not a basic thing basically, but if you don't know pointer, you can't crack an interview of a good company, because pointer नहीं आएगा, you will not be able to do linked list, you will not be able to do uh, lot of things like tree, forget graph, and all those things. I mean, these are the things which which are based on pointers. Pointer is the required thing for going for any of the product based company, or any of the software. I mean, any of the company from software industry. Doesn't matter whether it is product based or service based. Then again, basic data structure. You need to have an idea of basic data structure. Linked list is must. This is the starting point. I'm not counting the for loop and all those things, equals and all those. This doesn't come in data structure at all. and you need to cover the variant of netlist in the doubly circular and so on. So basically, this is the one thing. But from like if you are going, if you are applying to, if you are going for an interview, then basically you need to have an idea of this. Then stake queue, all those are again you need to have an idea of stake queue. Then searching algorithms, sorting algorithms, and time complexity of them, space complexity of them. You need to have an idea of this, like what is time complexity, what is space complexity, and what are the different searching algorithms which is based, and what are the different sorting algorithms, and which data structure can be used. All these things you need to have an idea about, because like they might not ask a direct question on this, like tell me about binary search, or any of the bubble sort, or selection sort, or sort. But there will be questions which are based on these algorithms, and then they will ask these things like what is DC, what is SC for this algorithm, and what is this algorithm. So you need to prepare all these things. Then tree, basically lot of companies nowadays ask tree based questions. So it can be like binary BST, BST, then the traversal algorithm, like in order, pre-order, and post order. So basically, you need to prepare this very well. I mean, if you are going for any of the good company, let's say Microsoft, Uber, Salesforce, I mean, all these companies, so Tower Research. So all of these companies ask for this, like tree. Tree is needed thing. Amazon also asks for questions from tree. Then yeah. So I haven't given the interviews of all the companies, but yes, this is this is one of the important things from DSA. Then heap. So basically there are min heap, x heap. So you need to, like, this is something happened with me in my past, that I did not prepare for heap, and I thought, okay, this is not needed topic. They will not ask this to fresher, but yeah, there was a question from heap, and I was not able to solve it completely. So yeah, basically, please do prepare it. I have seen this one question from heap in two companies at least. So yeah, do prepare it very well. Then the hedging, in hedging you can cover all those, like hedging techniques, and also you can cover some of the things from STL, like make unordered set, unordered ordered set, unordered make, ordered make. Like this is in Java. Oh, sorry, and this is in C++, but in Java also this exists. So yeah, you need to prepare it very well. Then graph. Graph is like most of the, like all the companies will not ask, but if you are going for any of the good company which pays more than, let's say, 20 LPA to a fresher, you are targeting for a 20 LPA on good platinum mouse. But if you are targeting for any company which gives more than 20 LPA, then they will definitely ask a question from graph. So yeah, again, like there are different algorithms in graph, but they do not go for all of them. But you need to have an idea of at least this extra PFS, TFS. So yeah, this is the this is all about the TSM. And now let's say you are targeting only farm, or let's say along with farm you are targeting Microsoft, Uber, Lyft, Airbnb, and then this is a needed for any of the company. But if you are going for farm, let's say now we have to that's good. Yeah. So yeah, if you want to prepare for any of the any company from farm, or the other companies that I took names, that I took names of. So dynamic programming. This is the starting point. Dynamic programming. I know many of the students have fear of dynamic programming. Like not students. I mean anyone once think whenever there is a dynamic programming. Okay. So basically, you need to have a good idea of dynamic programming. Do lot of questions in dynamic programming. So कैसे prepare कर सकते हैं dynamic programming? I mean, I know there are a lot of stuff available in market. Most of the algorithms, like a lot of people teach dynamic programming, but I personally prefer, I mean, not me, but I've seen most of the people preferring Aditya Verma. There is one YouTube channel with the name of, I mean, one person named Aditya Verma runs one YouTube channel, and he has prepared a lot of playlists, and his playlist about dynamic programming is insane. I mean, if you are preparing for dynamic programming, if you are preparing for the interview, if you want to know, if you want to get an idea about dynamic programming, if you want to know how to solve the dynamic programming question, do watch that series. There are some other around 100 questions on dynamic programming, and they are like very good. I mean, he has covered almost all of the things, and I personally prefer that one. So yeah, once you go through that series, you will have more confidence in solving the dynamic programming question. So yeah, that is the one thing. Then tree we covered here, but Fang is not all about the Fang. I mean, Fang is not similar to the other companies, right? So they will not ask the questions simply on the tree. They will ask questions on tree plus TP. So yeah, this is something you have to prepare. Then graph plus TP again. So this is it for some of the companies from Farm, at least Amazon. I've seen Microsoft, I've seen, but it depends on the interview to interview. But at least if you have good knowledge, if you have done good practice on all this, then it's this should be enough for you to crack any of the company. But again, let's say, but there are a lot of other companies. Let's say Dow Research pays very well, DSO pays very well, Google pays very well, Netflix, Meta. If you are preparing for this, then this is not enough. I mean, whatever I said is not enough at all. I know now you might think, okay, then what? DSU. DSU, you will get a question from DSU. I'm definitely sure that you will like, if there are 8 questions being asked, there should be at least one question from DSU. So the DSU is an disjoint set unit. So you need to work on this one. I mean, you need to prepare it very well. And data structure is again one thing which people ignore. I mean, I have seen college grades ignoring this data structure when they prepare, but please do prepare for the data structure. This is again one of the must needed thing. So this is all about the DSA. This is all the things that these are all the things that you need to prepare for DSA. There might be other topics that I might have missed, but these are the important ones. Like please you will get a percent from this. Then TC and SC, like time complexity and space complexity. This is this is something you will not get only for searching and sorting, but you will get for T tables first. You will get it in graph, like what is TC for BFS, what is TC for DFS. If you are solving any questions which is not from this topic, they might ask in then, like what is the TC, what is the SC, how you can do it. So basically, you need to get an idea like how to calculate the TC or SC of any of the algorithm. So yeah, prepare for that one as well. There is one of the TSA book, Narsima Karamanchi, from Narsima Karamanchi, I guess. So that is also a good book to prepare for any of the topics from DSA. But yeah, so this is all about DSA farm. Now the thing is like how to practice it. I mean, you read about this, like you know what pointers are, what are the basic addresses like English, stick, you can write simple algorithm for searching, sorting, and all this. But now the thing is like how to practice. I mean, what are the questions needed to practice? And because this is something the companies will not directly ask, like write an tree course algorithm. They will not give simple questions. They will give you questions which are based on one of these algorithms, but they will not ask you direct questions. So how to practice? So if you are a beginner, let's say you don't have any idea about competitive order, competitive programming, CP, or CP, yeah. So if you don't have any idea about CP, then start with HackerRank, because this is something doesn't this is a basic thing where you can start, and it doesn't have any. I mean, the questions which are available on TC doesn't. I mean, which are available on the HackerRank doesn't have time complexity, space complexity, or this STL. So basically, yeah. So we start with this. Now the other thing is like once you are done, like you have an idea about computer programming, you get to know like how what type of questions are being asked. Then if you are working, if you are coding in C++, Java already has these things, but there's a different but thing. But if you are coding in C++, so get yourself familiar with STL. What is STL? Standard template library. It covers a lot of like it provides a lot of functions for simple things. Let's say you are going to use searching, so instead of writing the code for searching, they will provide you a function. For sorting, they provide you a function. So there are a lot of such things for map. For hazing, they provide a function for map, set, unordered set, like already mentioned. So yeah, you need to get fear from that. So this is one of the platform. This is one of the link you can refer to prepare for STL. To get an idea of STL, because this is things in very simple way, and I hope this helps you all. So yeah, and then HackerRank is not enough. If you prepare from HackerRank, and because this like most of the questions on HackerRank doesn't fall under TC. Doesn't have any TC, doesn't have any SC. Once you go into interview, like if you are going to give an OT for any of the company, you might get TC on your question, or you might get SC. So yeah, basically once HackerRank is just to get you familiarized with CP, but once you are done with HackerRank, please jump to Gigs for Leaks and LeetCode. LeetCode is like must. That is one of the important things. But Gigs is also good platform if you are preparing. If you are looking forward to solve any question from any specific topics, let's say if you want to solve question from if you're interested in graph, you want to solve question from graph, then Gigs for Gigs is good. It will give you an idea about the questions. But LeetCode is like one of the best platform because it conducts uh, lots of competition. It gives you daily contest, it gives you monthly contest, so you can take part in them. Those are free and you can prepare very well. You can plan your preparation strategy very well. So LeetCode is like Bhagwan aapne bhai LeetCode to. So yeah, LeetCode is needed thing. Then because LeetCode also considers TC and SC in the questions. They they want you to write the optimized code, so that's where it is needed. So basically, do questions from LeetCode. Now, how to test yourself? Let's say you have done. Let's say you solved some XML questions on LeetCode. You are solving X questions. From it. You are solving questions from LeetCode or Gigs for Gigs from some X months. Then how do you test yourself? So take part in competitions. Like lots of this platform conducts competitions. Uh, so yeah, you can take part on them and see like where are you. I know a lot of people might think that uh, बच्चों से cheating कर लेते हैं they use Google to solve the questions. So don't worry about this. At least you need to be honest for yourself and solve the questions on this platform and take part in competitions, and that should help. One more thing, like there are other platforms apart from this, like Git for Git, Code, Connect, like Hikara, and Codeforce, Course, and all those. But I'm not suggesting them because literally, if I say from my experience, they're not needed. I don't have any account on Codeforce. I don't have any account on Coursera. So basically, those are not needed. I'm not saying that they are not good enough for you. They might be because I haven't solved any question on those. But if you are, I found this strategy very useful, and LeetCode is LC is like good enough for you to prepare for any of the company. So yeah, that's I'm just suggesting these things, these platforms. Then the one golden rule. This yellow. Looks similar to gold. So one golden rule. This is your golden rule. If you are taking part in CP or we are doing CP. So yeah, people consider number of questions that they have solved some thousand plus questions on lead code. They have solved some 500 plus 600 plus questions on lead code or any other platform. But I always suggest this on any day. Any day you come and wake me up from deep sleep and ask me this question. I will always answer this. That variety of questions is always better than the number of questions. So solve the variety of questions. Don't go for number of questions. Like why I'm saying this, because you are solving some, let's say, on for loop some thousand questions. That doesn't make sense. If you can learn for loop in 5 questions, then what is the need of 95 questions, right? So do solve variety of questions, and by variety I mean, like, let's say on DP there are some X number of variety of questions. So solve them so that you get familiar with that, and you have more confidence when this type of questions come in interview. So don't go for number of questions. I mean, number of questions needed, but once you learn the thing, like you are confident, you are confident enough for solving the questions of some X topic, then there is no need to solve more and more questions from that topic to just increase the number of questions. Go and switch to the topic and solve from that. So this will help. So this is the golden rule. And now one more thing. Let's say you are solving the questions, and you are solving the questions on LeetCode. So one thing that I will suggest, that you can, once you solve the question, you can read the comments on the question. I mean, read the comments that was available in the question, so that you can learn more things. Like there are a lot of comments, like a lot of people solving that question, so you can see that how the other person solved it. Was it better than yours? If it is, then it's good. You can learn that algorithm. So this will give you different different varieties of method that you can be used to solve one of the question, and this will help there. And the other thing, this can be used, let's say you are going to, let's say you cleared OT of one company and you have interview tomorrow. So जो पढ़ना था वो तो like we have already done till now. You can't learn all those things one day before the interview. So what you can do, you can go and use LeetCode Discuss, see the interview experiences from different people for that particular company and for that particular position, so that you will get an idea like what type of questions being asked. You can see. Then the same thing, you can go and search the interview experiences on Gigs for Gigs as well. So this will really help you in solving the question. And at last, if you follow this seriously, if you are able to get all those things, and if you have all these things in your pocket, then definitely you are going to be one of the good portfolio company or farm or whichever the company you are targeting. I mean, this is this is it. This is what you need to be at one of these companies, or one of these companies, or other companies. Let's say you are not targeting from these companies, you're targeting TRCTs or those companies. So you can create all of those companies with this. So yeah, this is this was all from today's video. Best of luck, and thank you all.